Hi, and welcome to the Fabrics of the Society. In today's episode, we will be discussing about faith and philosophy, exploring spiritual traditions and their wisdom for the modern world. Have you ever wondered about the purpose of life? How do faith and philosophy help us make sense of our world? Across cultures, spiritual traditions have offered profound answers to life's greatest questions. In this episode, we'll explore Zoroastrianism, Judaism, Islam, Christianity, Sikhism, and the Bahá'í Faith, discovering the philosophical wisdom they hold and why it remains relevant in our lives today. Let's begin with Zoroastrianism, one of the world's oldest religions, founded by Zarathustra, also known as Zoroaster, around the 6th century BCE. Zoroastrianism introduced the idea of dualism, a cosmic struggle between Ahura Mazda, the god of light, wisdom, and truth, and Angra Mainyu, the force of darkness and chaos. Central to Zoroastrian thought are the principles of good thoughts, good words, and good deeds, which serve as guiding pillars for ethical living. Humanity is seen as an active participant in this cosmic struggle, with every action contributing to the balance between good and evil. The philosophical impact of Zoroastrianism extends beyond its own followers, influencing other major faiths like Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Concepts like heaven, hell, and the final judgment are believed to have roots in Zoroastrian teachings. The key message of Zoroastrianism is that every action matters. Through our choices, we contribute to the triumph of light over darkness, a timeless call to live ethically and with purpose. Next, we turn to Judaism, often regarded as the foundation of ethical monotheism. At its heart is the belief in one God, referred to as Yahweh, who is both just and merciful. Judaism emphasizes a sacred covenant between God and humanity, where humans bear moral responsibility for creating a just and compassionate world. A central concept in Jewish philosophy is Tikkun Olam, which means repairing the world. It calls on individuals to improve society through justice, compassion, and acts of kindness. Another important concept is B'Tselem Elohim, the belief that all humans are created in the image of God, giving each person inherent dignity and worth. Influential thinkers like Maimonides explored the relationship between faith and reason, blending Aristotelian logic with Jewish theology in works like The Guide for the Perplexed. The philosophy of Judaism reminds us that ethical living, justice, and community are at the heart of a meaningful life. Now, let's explore Islam, a faith that blends spiritual devotion with philosophical inquiry. Islam, meaning submission to the will of God, is rooted in the teachings of the Quran. It emphasizes a harmonious relationship between reason, or aql, and revelation, or wahi. Central to Islamic philosophy is the concept of Tawhid, the oneness of God, who is omniscient, omnipotent, and infinitely merciful. Islamic philosophy thrived during the Golden Age from the 8th to 13th centuries, producing some of the most influential thinkers in history. Al-Farabi, Ibn Sina, and Al-Ghazali explored questions of existence, free will, and knowledge. The Mutazilite school of thought focused on rational inquiry and the power of free will, while the mystical Sufi tradition emphasized inner awakening, love, and union with God. Sufism's message of divine love, beautifully captured in the poetry of Rumi, has left a lasting impression on the world. The teachings of Islam encourage us to seek knowledge, balance faith with reason, and cultivate inner peace through a connection with the divine. Now let's turn our attention to Christianity. Christian philosophy, rooted in the teachings of Jesus Christ, explores themes of love, forgiveness, and salvation. It emphasizes that through faith, love, and compassion, one can achieve eternal life. At its core are the two greatest commandments: love God and love others. Christian thought has had a profound influence on Western philosophy, with figures like St. Augustine and Thomas Aquinas shaping theological and philosophical discourse for centuries. St. Augustine argued that faith and reason are not contradictory but complementary, while Thomas Aquinas integrated Aristotle's logic with Christian theology. The result was a unified approach that allowed for rational inquiry into divine truth. Christian philosophy teaches us that love, forgiveness, and faith are transformative forces that can guide our lives toward hope, redemption, and meaning. Next, we turn to Sikhism, a faith founded by Guru Nanak in the 15th century. Sikh philosophy emphasizes samanta, equality, niswarth seva, selfless service, and the pursuit of truth. At the heart of Sikhism is the belief in Ek Onkar, the concept of one universal God who is nirgun, formless, akal, timeless, and present in all things. Sikhs reject social hierarchies and caste divisions, emphasizing the equality of all human beings regardless of varg, class, jati, race, or ling, gender. Another important teaching is Nam Simran, or the practice of meditating on God's name as a way to achieve spiritual awakening and inner peace. The idea of seva, or selfless service, is central to Sikh life. It calls for individuals to serve their communities and uplift those in need. This is best demonstrated in the Langar, a free community kitchen found in every Sikh Gurudwara, where people of all religions and backgrounds are welcomed to share a meal as equals. Sikh philosophy teaches us to see divinity in all people, live humbly, and serve others to create a more just and united world. Lastly, we explore the Bahá'í Faith, one of the youngest world religions founded by Baha'u'llah in the 19th century. The Bahá'í Faith offers a modern vision of spirituality, emphasizing the oneness of God, the unity of all religions, and the oneness of humanity. Bahá'í teachings propose that all world religions are expressions of one universal truth, with each faith offering unique but interconnected perspectives on life and morality. One of its core principles is the equality of men and women as a foundation for social progress. Bahá'í philosophy also promotes harmony between science and religion, arguing that both are essential to the pursuit of truth. The Bahá'í Faith envisions a future where all nations and people come together in a spirit of cooperation and unity. It teaches us that true progress is only possible when we recognize our shared humanity and work toward the betterment of the entire world. From Zoroastrianism's call for good thoughts, words, and deeds to Sikhism's emphasis on service and the Bahá'í vision of unity, these spiritual traditions offer profound wisdom. While each faith is unique, they share common threads: the pursuit of justice, ethical living, and the idea that we are all connected to a greater whole. These teachings challenge us to live with compassion, seek knowledge, and build a world rooted in love, justice, and understanding. Their messages continue to resonate with us today, offering timeless guidance for navigating modern life. If you enjoyed exploring these profound traditions, subscribe to Fabrics of the Society for more journeys into wisdom and philosophy. Which tradition or teaching resonated most with you? Let us know in the comments and join us as we continue uncovering timeless truths for the modern world.